Have you ever woken up feeling perfectly fine, only to have a stroke hours later? Hi, I'm Doctor. Name, your brain and senior health specialist, and today I'm shocked to share 7 innocent-looking morning habits that could be quietly putting you at risk for a stroke. Stick around because I'll not only explain the science behind each one, but I'll show you simple swaps to safeguard your brain and body, starting tomorrow morning. First, let's talk about why mornings are so critical. When you wake up, your blood pressure, heart rate, and cortisol hormones surge, your blood is thicker after hours of fasting, and your vessels are more prone to spasm. Add an unhealthy habit into the mix, and you've got the perfect storm for a clot or bleed in your brain. That's why the first few hours after you open your eyes can make or break your stroke risk for the day. Habit number 1, you reach for your coffee and forget water. Overnight dehydration thickens your blood, making clots more likely. In fact, studies show that even mild dehydration can raise a stroke risk by up to 40%. Fix. Before your first sip of caffeine, drink at least 8 ounces of water. Add a squeeze of lemon to boost circulation and alkalinity. If plain water bores you, infuse it overnight with cucumber or mint. Habit number 2, you roll out of bed and head straight for that high-intensity workout or sprint upstairs. Sudden jolts of exertion spike blood pressure, which can tear tiny vessels in the brain. That's called a hemorrhagic stroke. Science bite. A 2022 clinical review found that sudden, vigorous exercise in an unwarmed-up state was associated with a 2.5 times higher risk of morning stroke in adults over 60. Fix. Instead, start with gentle mobility. 5 minutes of seated twists, neck rolls, ankle circles. Gradually build up to moderate walking or Tai Chi. Then progress to more intense training, ideally after breakfast. Habit number 3, you gulp down a high-sugar cereal or pastry on the go. Rapid blood sugar spikes tax your vessels and cause inflammation, both major stroke catalysts. Data point. People who consume sugar-laden breakfasts have up to a 30% higher risk of ischemic stroke over 10 years. Fix. Swap to a protein-rich start, Greek yogurt with berries, a veggie omelet, or overnight oats with chia seeds. The slow carbs and protein stabilize sugar and protect your endothelium. Habit number 4, you toss your blood pressure pill or forget your fish oil supplement. Consistency is key. Missing even one dose can allow dangerous blood pressure spikes or loss of vessel protection. Clinical note: in one trial, patients who skipped just 2 days of antihypertensive meds saw systolic pressure rise by 15 points, enough to trigger vessel damage. Fix. Keep pills and supplements by your bedside. Consider a pill organizer with alarms, or set a phone reminder so you never miss your morning dose. Habit number 5, lighting up a cigarette or hitting the vape as soon as you wake. Nicotine and other toxins constrict vessels, reduce oxygen flow, and accelerate clot formation, all recipes for a stroke. Stat: smokers have twice the stroke risk of non-smokers, and morning puffs are the worst because your body hasn't had a chance to detox overnight. Fix. This is the toughest habit, but quitting is the single best thing you can do. Seek counseling, nicotine replacement therapy, or support groups. If you can't quit immediately, try delaying that first cigarette by 30 minutes and tack on an extra 10 minutes each day. Habit number 6, you reach for your phone, scroll into a stress. Breaking news alerts, emails, social media drama, all boost cortisol and adrenaline. spiking blood pressure in minutes. Evidence. One study showed that just reading a stressful news headline could raise systolic pressure by 10 millimeters of mercury, enough to damage the small cerebral vessels if repeated daily. Fix. Delay news and email for 30 minutes. Instead, use that time for deep breathing, light stretching, or listening to calming music. A calmer morning equals healthier vessels. Habit number 7. You finish your routine with an icy cold shower blast. While trendy, that sudden shock constricts vessels throughout your body, including in the brain, pushing up pressure and the stress hormones. Mechanism. Vasoconstriction raises central blood pressure instantly. For someone with existing hypertension, that can be the tipping point. Fix. Try a contrast shower instead. 1 minute warm, 30 seconds cool, repeat twice. This trains vascular flexibility rather than shocking it. Or end on lukewarm water for a gentle wake-up. Let's recap: water before coffee, gentle warm-up before exercise, protein first breakfast, never skip meds, delay that smoke, calm your mind before screens, ease into the shower. These 7 simple swaps can slash your morning stroke risk by more than half, without complicated diets or hours in the gym. Your mornings set the tone for your entire day and your long-term health. Try adopting just one of these changes tomorrow, then add another the next day. Your brain and body will thank you, and you'll sleep better, feel energized, and enjoy true peace of mind. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for weekly senior health tips, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. I'm Dr. the Health Nerd. Thanks for watching. Here's to healthier mornings ahead.